I'm just talking away and you guys are nowhere to be found. Listen, this is Miss Gail at Georgia Peachnut. I'm running out here real quickly to do a quick video on sweet potato slips. How are you guys doing today? I've been pretty busy myself. These are sweet potatoes that I had indoors that I did last year. And what you do is you take the pointy end of the sweet potato and stick it in some water. But before then, you put some toothpicks, usually just 3, to hold it up out the water. And it start rooting, then it'll start making slips. Once it starts making the slips, you can take the slip and just carefully tear it off like that. And you have some nodes down here. Now I would take this one off so that these nodes are going to go into some water. And I have already put a slip in here that started to root. And I'm going to bring this water level up like this. Because some of these are going to be pretty short. So you want it to be able to reach the top. And that's where my slips would go. Here is another slip. Node right here. You want to have a node. If you have to take a cut, you can cut a leaf off to have a node. Stick that in the water because that's where your roots are going to come. This will continue to develop slip seed, the leaf right there. So you're going to leave that, and in about 2 more weeks it will have some more slips. Here we have the same thing. I have 2 potatoes in here, and like I said, you put the pointy side in. That's where your roots are going to come. Toothpicks, and I'm going to take this apart. Same thing I did before. You're going to pull that off. I'm going to pull this off, pinch it off, put this back in the water so that it can continue to make slips. Same thing with this one, roots. Now this has roots attached to it, which is a good thing. But we're still going to put it in some water. It's ready to go in the ground, but we're not ready to put it in the ground. Roots, always a good thing. You take this, it's going to start growing another slip here, put it back in the water. You're going to take your slips. You already have roots coming out. So you just stick that down in the water like that. And it'll continue to root. This one right here, let me go with this one. This one has roots. We'll stick this in the water. Make sure the roots go down into the water. Now, as far as this is concerned, we're going to take off a leaf, and probably this one right here. And I did do that wrong because the whole thing came off, so we come up a little bit and pull that off. So you have some nodes. A node is all you need. Stick that in the water. Even this little one right here, gonna pinch that off. It'll make some roots. Stick that in the water. This one that I messed up has a node, so I'm going to stick that in the water. This right here has a node, but we're going to pull that leaf off and stick it in the water. So now we're going to take the rest of this and throw it away. I'm going to take this water and pour it out. Start over with some fresh water. Put this down in here. Fill this with fresh water. This is a honey jar. I use mason jars, honey jar. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to pour the water out of here and just refresh it. Because this will continue to make slips. probably will not put sweet potatoes out until mid-May. Should have about 20-25 slips by then. Okay, fresh water for that one and fresh water for this one. Easy peasy, quick and easy. Now, sometimes you have potatoes like this. A lot of people do it this way, and a lot of people do it this way. You can take a pan, it doesn't have to be this big, maybe half this size, and you take your pan and fill it with I use a Jiffy Mix seed starting mix. You fill it up in here, probably halfway. Now I'm not going to do it today because I'm not ready to do this. You put the seed starting mix in here and you sit your potato down in there. And it will start rooting. As you can see, this one has already started rooting, which is a good thing. These I grew also. This one has started rooting. So it has a head start. I will do this tomorrow because I'm going to take this inside, which means I have to boil the water, pour water over this soil so that I can make sure there are no bugs, okay? So I will do this tomorrow inside. Right now, you have the one method, which is the one I just showed you. And something else that you can do. You see how long this is? You can cut it at a node right here and take this leaf off and stick it in the water. Do the same thing with this one. You just need a leaf or two, so it has that. So I'm going to cut it at a node right here. I'm going to take this leaf off, stick it back in the water. So you're making more plants that you can go on ahead and put in the soil. When the time comes, you'll have your own. I'm trying to see what I'm doing. Okay, you'll have your own potato plants. Sweet potato plants are costing $5, almost $6 now. Hold on for a sec. Okay, I see what's going on. Almost $6, and you can save money. And I don't know when you want to go on ahead and plant your potatoes, your sweet potatoes. Some people are planting them now. We have about 3 days coming up, starting with I think Sunday of 40-degree weather, so I wouldn't put them out, not here in the South. But that's left up to you as to what you plan to do and how you're going to do it. But surely after those 3 days are gone, yeah, sweet potatoes are going inside the grow bag. Okay, you guys, I just want to thank you and bring you along as I was showing you how I do my sweet potato slips. If you have any questions, just put them in the comment, and comment anyway. Let me know if you are doing sweet potatoes with slips or how you're doing your sweet potatoes, if you're growing sweet potatoes, okay? Just put them in the comment. So I'd like to say thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your support. And as usual, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the garden. Good night.